Hi everyone, Renee here. In today's video, we're gonna get quite personal, but it's something that's been on my mind for quite a while and I knew that I needed to share it with all of you. So I'm going to talk to you about my weight gain journey. Some of you may have noticed since my first video, I have gained some weight, some needed weight, some healthy weight, but yes, I have gained some weight, probably about 5 pounds or so, but I stopped weighing myself the moment that I knew I needed to gain weight because mentally that just wasn't going to be helpful for me. It was not helpful for me to see the number go up. And at that time, the healthiest thing I could do was gain weight. Yes, sometimes the healthiest thing you can do for yourself is not lose weight, it's gain weight. It's eat more and feel better. So throughout this journey, I have had to really connect with myself and connect with my body. I have had to learn to appreciate my body in different ways, and that sometimes the smallest version of yourself is not the best version of yourself. And that those are different things that a lot of us in society doesn't talk about. All they talk about is losing weight, weight loss this, weight loss that. Well, I'm here to tell you that that's not always the best strategy, and that's not always what you need in your life. And really, I'm gonna get personal and I'm gonna let you know the biggest reason I knew I needed to gain weight is because I was not getting a monthly cycle. I had stopped getting a monthly cycle for about 9 months. And that was when I knew that this wasn't healthy. I'm 36 years old, so at my age, we are supposed to get our period. We are supposed to get our cycle monthly. And if we do not, that is a telltale sign that something is wrong. That is a red flag that you need to reassess your life and your health. So first, I decided to go see my doctor. I was working with a functional medicine doctor as well as my general practitioner, and we were doing blood tests just to make sure that there wasn't anything more deeply wrong, make sure that there wasn't anything we had to address of a different reason why my period might have gone. But lo and behold, it was not. It was simply that my body fat was too low. I was over-exercising and under-eating, which at the time I didn't feel like I was because I was eating well over 2,000 calories, and I didn't feel like I was over-exercising because all of the exercises I was doing at the time, I loved. I truly enjoyed it. They were not a burden. They were something that I looked forward to. So again, mentally, I just couldn't wrap my head around it, and I didn't want to admit that that's the place that I had gotten to. It was also had become like a badge of honor. My body fat got so low that I lost my period. Maybe that's kind of, that was like a trophy, which that in and of itself means that there's something mentally going on that I needed to work on. And that's really the hardest part. Getting my period back and gaining weight was simpler than I thought it was going to be. My doctor suggested either to eat more or reduce my cardio. So at the time, this was about 2 years ago, I decided I needed to reduce my cardio. So I did. I literally the next day dropped all of my cardio. I knew mentally I really couldn't eat anymore. I was quite full on most days. So I was eating, like I said, between 23 and 2,400 calories, which just was plenty. I am just very active and I have a lot of muscle. So my metabolism is quite high. But by reducing the cardio, I was able to get my period back within 3 months, which is a good thing because at that time I had lost it for about a year by the time it came back. And I knew that this was all healthy and needed to take place. And now I am literally feeling my best physically. Mentally, I still have some work to go, but I'm getting there. And I'm working on loving my body at all stages, and body appreciation is huge. Or I'm sure you've heard the term body neutrality, which I really like that term. Because maybe you are not going to love your body at every stage, but at least you cannot hate it and be neutral about it and just say, okay, I'm good, I feel good, this is me and this is who I am, and I'm able to do all of the activities that I want to do. That's a big one for me. When it comes to health and fitness, it's so much more about how you look, it's more about how you feel on the inside. And if you are able to live your best life, vacationing, traveling, activity-wise, then maybe you have found that sweet spot, and that's perfect for you at that moment. But I'm gonna do a little backstory, but this will be another video at another time. Before babies, before getting married, end of high school, beginning of college, I did have a full-blown eating disorder. I became very, very thin. I had outpatient treatment, and I knew that that was not a place I wanted to go back to. So I think mentally also, I knew that I wasn't gonna go there and I wasn't going to do that. So 2 years ago, that's when I just committed. I am a mom and I'm doing this for my girls. I do not want my girls growing up in a society or in a house where your body matters more than your mind. And And that's not true, and I don't want that. I want my girls to grow up and knowing that you are strong, amazing women and people, and kindness is so important, and how you feel and loving your life should be top. And that is where I'm at today. So we are feeling good, but this was just an issue that I just knew I had to address, and I knew I had to go there. And throughout this journey, because it's still a journey for me, I will share these different struggles with you and these successes with you. Like I said, I am at a really good place right now, and I'm feeling good. I'm strong. Of course I have my days. We all do. But again, if we work on body neutrality, I think that is the place that we should get to, and then eventually you'll get to body love no matter what. So some of the 5 things that I learned throughout this journey, throughout this weight gain journey that helped me succeed, were that sometimes the healthiest you is not the thinnest you. Sometimes you need to gain weight to find your healthiest self. That was a big one for me, because I feel like it gets shoved down our throat. That weight loss, thinner you are, the healthier you are. Because really, when I was my thinnest and leanest, the amount of compliments that I got in the fitness industry were insane. But really inside, I was not healthy at all. So that's one of those things that really gets tricky when you're in the fitness industry or anywhere in the world. You can also exercise too much. This was something that I learned, that yes, too much of anything is a bad thing, and too much of exercise is a bad thing. So too much can really hurt you. So that's why now I try to do maybe 1 HIIT a week, because I do enjoy HIIT. I like the way it pushes me. So I try to do 1 HIIT a week, and then I do lots of steady state cardio, especially on the rebounder, because the rebounding has so many benefits, which we won't get into that now, but I have found a cardio that I love. There were many, many years that I did cardio just because I felt like I had to do cardio, and I hated it. Well, you know what? No more of that. Find the exercise that you love and do that and feel good. The other thing I just talked about this, but the other lesson I learned was body neutrality. That sometimes that's the best thing we can do, and no body checking. We are all guilty of this, I'm sure. Whereas you go in a mirror and you body check, you see where this is at, you find this roll or you find this. No, stop body checking every time you're near a mirror. Just don't do it. That will be, if you can eliminate that, I promise, you will actually start to love your body a little bit more when you stop body checking yourself. And no scale was a big one for me. I had to drop that when this started. I was a daily weigher for the longest time, because it is a great tool when you're trying to achieve a certain goal. And I might go back to it, because at some point I might want to go to muscle gain or something like that. So I might make my way back to it, and it's just such an amazing tool when you're trying to achieve a fitness goal or a health goal, and many people can do it. I just needed to take a break from it, because seeing the scale go up just wasn't good for me. So that's why I say I probably gained about 5 pounds, but I don't know for sure, because I stopped. And then focus on health over anything else. That was another thing that really had to, because I felt I was healthy. I was working out, I was eating right, I was doing all this, but again, my body was telling me otherwise. So focus on your health, not your size. Health over size. So important. And if I can leave you with anything, that is the biggest thing I want to leave you with. And that exercise, healthy living should be fun. Don't overcomplicate it. Keep it simple. Eat foods that make you feel good on the inside, and that will help you look good on the outside. And the happier you are actually going to look and feel better, I promise. Because when we're living a life that we're unhappy with ourselves, we give off that unhappy aura. So we want to give off the good feelings. We want to give off love. And I truly hope that that's what my channel is bringing all of you. And thank you for sticking with me today. Let me know in the comments what other questions you want, what other things you want to see here. I know many of you have been asking me for another what I eat in a day video. That will be coming, and I will show you. I have been working on bigger meals. I'm so snacky, so I've been working on bigger meals. So that video will be coming, but let me know in the comments below what other ones. My workout videos are always coming, but let me know what you want me to chat with you about, because there's just so much going on in this world, and I really hope that I can show you and everybody out there that there is a workout, there is an exercise for every single person. And once you find that exercise, you will fall in love with working out. You will fall in love with feeling good. I promise you that. And I hope that I can share with you my favorite exercises right here on my channel. Like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.